Good afternoon, everybody. You already know who it is. Target individual CJBK. Just checking in with y'all. But again, know I'm still here. I've been trying to, take it easy on, doing research and trying to understand the whole, you know, well, gang stalking stuff, organized harassment, secret society, whatever it all is called, whatever. I've been trying to go a little slow with it, but confirmations, right? Because I told myself I'm going to give the month of October to just relax a little bit. And somebody's probably watching, how do you relax in your TI? Isn't it painful? Look, I tell people all the time, look, you need to be God willing. You need to be God willing. You need to have a connection with the spirit, true energy that you have in you. That's a piece of God that's with you. You need to be connected to that party. That's the only way you're really going to get through this without allowing, everything that they're doing to actually have a real effect on you psychologically. So, okay. Confirmations, right? One thing I need everyone to acknowledge is that there are two forms of the ways that they will harass you. One is called microwave or radio frequencies that will interact with your brain, and then once your brain picks up on their frequency signals, they will then be able to travel throughout your central nervous system and then have other effects on different parts of your body. So that's one way. Another way is directed energy. Directed energy is when they basically ionize the free-flowing particles that's already around your body, because your body is constantly taking in radiation. So if they can ionize the particles that's around your body, they can basically, create more radiation for your body to take in. So everyone just needs to realize, when you're trying to develop shielding techniques or ways to try to alleviate some of the pains and pressures that you're taking in, you need to remember there's two things you need to focus on. Because the same type of shielding that you would use for directed energy is not the same shielding you would use for frequencies. Frequencies is more like something that you can't necessarily hear it, but it's still being produced and played, right? But directed energy, you can literally feel directed energy, because a lot of times you can feel like a heat. You can literally feel the heat of someone pointing directed energy at you, trying to radiate your body and destroy your cells. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Still working on editing my other video. My other video has me manipulating the energy using my neodymium magnets. I don't have them anymore because, someone stole my magnets when I was chilling at my favorite little water area, my pier, whatever. I believe they're starting to send some gang stalkers to my little areas where I try to find some peace and tranquility at. So right now I'm about to go and hang out with some family, go and see some faces I haven't seen in a while. Yeah, I still, maintain some connection with people who knew me for years, but I already know which people are a part of the organized harassment or secret society, whatever they want to call it, gang stuff or whatever. I already know which of my friends who are a part of it. And the best thing about it is, you know what? You see them, but you don't react to them. You see them, but you don't react to them. And so just keep that in mind. Don't ever give them the reaction that they're looking for. Never give them the reaction that they're looking for. Because you got to remember, the main goal is to agitate you into doing something physical, which will make you look like the person that has the problem. Because you got to remember, this is all psychotronic. This is a war on the cognitive functionings of a person. You know, all of these weapons are basically being constructed so that they can learn how to use them in battlefields and attack the targets psychologically before they even have to get into the whole fight. So just remember, everybody, focus on managing your mental health, but also definitely do what you can about taking care of yourself physically, dieting, exercise, listening to healing frequencies, meditation, yoga, qigong exercise. And I'm really stressing to people, you need to learn about qi, spelled either QI or CHI, depending on who you're speaking to. But yeah, you got to definitely, if you really want to alleviate your problems, you gotta dive into all kinds of like studying when it comes to the frequency spectrum. You need to understand that stuff. I'm definitely nowhere close to even being a moderate or intermediate, knowledgeable person. I'm still very beginner. Like, you need to learn about materials that are actually really great when it comes to conducting energy, and if not conducting, deflecting or reflecting energy. And right now, there's already like reports out that I mentioned this plenty of times before, using what's called graphite or graphene sheets. I think it's graphite sheets. They have flexible graphite materials. They do, so things that you could probably cut and then shape into fitting into your hat or into your clothes or whatever. And then they also have another material called Mexene, MXENE. So you can look into that. And definitely don't forget about trying to do a copper and aluminum grounding platform. Get like a sheet of aluminum foil and get like a sheet of copper, like pure copper, and you can ground a lot of the energy. You can ground a lot of the energy from yourself into the aluminum. But yeah, Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'll keep all you guys posted, and when I finally post the other video where I'm demonstrating that there is directed energy that is basically trying to encase itself around me, that's not my own, because I know what my energy feels compared to a foreign external energy. So everybody, remember, as I always say, take life one breath, one thought, one step, one day at a time. Peace.